Let's talk about bringing back the retail shopping experience. You know, a lot of provinces are moving, cities are moving forward with their reopening plans. And we want to talk about where we are now and what to look forward to in the future. I mean, from everything from walking through malls to mom and pop shops down the street to just strolling and browsing, window shopping. What about going into a store when you don't know what you want? Is that going to be part of your future? So we've got, you know, there are many avid shoppers that are missing that in-store experience. And what about just touching and feeling the merchandise or trying something on? So there are a few rules that we already know are going to be in place. There's still a lot that we don't know, but we know that shoppers are going to have to maintain 6 feet distance. Shoppers and employees are going to have to wear masks. Those are going to be mandatory. Stores, even today, are limiting the number of customers at a time. So in a lot of cases, you might just be out of luck because there'll be too many people in the store. Hand sanitizing stations are going to be set up at the entrances. And of course, we've all seen the plexiglass barriers that are being installed at checkouts, but a lot of questions. What about doors? Are they all going to have to be automatic, or are you going to touch the handle? What happens? I mean, there are a lot of people who are freaked out just by the idea of touching a handle in a public space. That might turn them off from ever walking in the store in the first place. Other questions to consider. Change rooms, are they going to be closed? Escalators. We saw a technology that's being deployed in Asia with a UV light that is constantly disinfecting and sanitizing the handrails, but I don't know that that technology is necessarily deployed across North America. Would you ride would you escalator or touch the railing? How is that going to work? What if you want to buy a shirt or a dress and you don't know what size you are, or you do know your size and you're a medium, but the medium is tucked underneath 10 or 12 other options? Are you going to browse through those, not knowing how many people have touched those dresses? And again, let's go back to those people who just decide they want to go for a day on the town and go for treat themselves, but they don't know what they want to buy. Are they going to put themselves through the idea of going into a situation that where there could be too many people or things aren't sanitized? Or is all of this just way too much for people and they're just going to say, no, I'm going to point and click on my computer, and what arrives at my home, I'm going to try on. If I don't like it, I'm going to send it back. So there's so many questions about the future of retail. Guys, what's your perspective, knowing that there are so many unknowns? Are you comfortable at this point? We talked about it for airlines earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable at this point walking into a store and just browsing?
So we were in a store on the weekend that sells, a lot of things, groceries and lawn care and whatever else, and they did have some clothes. And so I grabbed them. The change rooms are closed, so you can't try them on. And then when you got to the till, they reminded you they're not taking any returns on clothes. Just as an abundance of caution. And so you have to really think when you're going into the store, Ben, like you say, you have to shop differently. Do I already think this is going to look good on me? Is it worth the purchase knowing I can't return? I haven't been able to try it on. I can't return it if I get it home and I don't like it.
This is kind of how I shopped pre-pandemic. I'm in, I'm out, and then I try it at home. If it doesn't fit, I take it back. But I wouldn't be able to do that.
Right.
So good to know. I also have to say, when Ben, you were saying,
here's another thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, here's another thing. For you, me, and for adults everywhere, I think we can just wait this thing out. We've got clothes that fit us. But what about our kids that are growing on a monthly basis? Like, I don't know how big my kids are going to be in a couple of weeks, and they're going to need stuff for the summer.
And the tough part is right now, I don't know if you guys are finding this, shopping online, this stuff is not coming in 3 or 4 days.
No.
Like, it's taken... I had an order that took 30 days for the kids, which usually, like with that particular store, it's usually there and within 5 business days. So you have to plan ahead.
Yeah, we went a bit old school, so we brought up the summer boxes. Not a lot of things fit, so I went and found some jeans from the fall and cut them off and made the girls cut off.
Look at you.
There was
so
no
90s.
sewing. It's just cutting. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.